Hello, everybody. Happy, blessed full moon. In just a few hours from now, maybe less, we go into a Libra full moon. I had to broadcast from my room because my other table where I broadcast is turned into a terrarium. I have plants everywhere. I did a lot of planting, not necessarily on the spring equinox last week, but throughout this whole week, I've been doing a lot of planting. So I'm stuck in here when there is Mr. Tobias Philpotts. And I'm still unpacking here and there. So my room's pretty nice though. I've got it set up to where I want it. A few odds and ends, but I did want to go over this full moon forecast for you. And before I get started with that, now the full moon is today. It's at 2:48 p.m. Eastern time. So let's see, 2:48. So at about 11:48, another hour to go here in Arizona and on the West Coast, and the full moon will be in full effect. But I wanted to take this opportunity. I can even go on in a little bit and have the candle lit, but exactly on this hour, 2:48 p.m., which will be 11:40, 48 East Pacific time. A lot of people in the spiritual community, from witches, from healers to shamans, we're all lighting a white candle at this very moment in time. And the Libra full moon is actually the perfect time. Libra is all about diplomacy, harmony, peace, balance. It's the scales. In these last couple of this past week, we've had some pretty horrific things happen with shootings. From the day spa shooting to the one in Boulder, Colorado, where 10 people lost their lives. What I'm trying to say is bad things happen every day in the world. There are certain energies that strengthen this energy. Anytime you go into a moon phase that is Taurus, well, Taurus generally is about finances and beauty and aesthetics, but Taurus's polar opposite is Scorpio. And like I said in my last broadcast, and I'm going to repeat it again, Scorpio sees life as a Taurus. Taurus sees life as a Scorpio. So when we had that day spa shooting, that energy was in full effect. Okay. The Boulder one, there's no excuse. There were, we were just coming off a negative energy. But it's heartbreaking to see this happen over and over again. I am a full supporter of the Second Amendment. I own guns, but there's no need for you to own an AR-15 or any kind of semi-automatic. They're not made for hunting. You couldn't hunt with a weapon like that. If you want to play along, if you want to play with weapons like that, please, by all means, sign up for the military and let them train you right. Anyway, please light a candle, 2:48 p.m. today, and say a prayer, meditate, chant. It doesn't matter what religion you are, what walk of life you come from. Light a candle for humanity. That's what we're all doing today. So there's my little spiel before I go on to your forecast here. So we do have this beautiful Libra full moon on Sunday, which is today, March 28th, 2:48 p.m. Now, Libra is all about peace, balance, and harmony. Like I just said, her ruling planet is Venus. She is the goddess of love. This energy brings anything dealing with diplomacy, legal news, indecisiveness, laws, justice, marriage, divorce, and bringing things to fruition and completion. Libra full moons are usually around the time of spring equinox, which is true, and bring an energy for balance. Just like the days are at even strength, so is the energy. It's a energy of balance, harmony. We as humans need to find that balance and harmony within our own selves as well. The air signs will feel this energy the most. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, on souls born with sun, moon, rising, or dragon head or tail in Libra are going to feel this energy as well. Now, last year, we had some added planetary energy of air planets, and this year is no different. Just a little different setting of the planets. Now we have Jupiter, Lord of Luck, in Aquarius until May 13th of 2021. And Saturn, which rules politics and karma, is in Aquarius until March 23rd, 2023. And Mars, which was in the same placement last year at this time, which is action, is in Gemini, the sign of communication. And this is here until April 23rd, 2021. So we have a kind of a trifecta of earth energy or air energy going on. And it is going to affect those air signs the most. Like I said, last year we had the same energy, and it is similar, except Saturn last year was in Capricorn. So now Saturn is in an air sign, and it's not in its governing sign. So it's going to make it radical changes in some ways, lots of changes to government and politics and how we do things and run things. This energy, though, this wonderful, wonderful air energy is truly all about our curiosity. It's going to make us more inquisitive. We're going to become more seeking out the truth, finding our own. We're not going to take that word. We're going to look deeper into it. Now, the sun is in Aries, and this full moon will complement the balance of energies very, very well. Now, my magical folk, Libra full moons are all about spell work for unions, marriage, partnerships, diplomacy, justice, court, in court cases, working on emotional, karmic, or spiritual situations. Healing rituals of the kidneys and lower back are also blessed under these stars. After tonight, the moon is waning, and it is best to rid and release the things that don't serve your greater good and purpose anymore. Now, before I go into the forecast, I do want to go over the days of caution for March 30th, 31st, and April 1st. The universe moves into a plutonic phase energy where death, trauma, and destruction take control. Just like last week with the day spa shooting and the boulder shooting, this energy is 10 times stronger. Anytime we move into this energy, expect Russian news, death of the rich and famous, cyber crimes, sex crimes, police news, CIA, FBI, and all of us, and I mean all of us as humans, will experience drastic changes in our lives. We are not immune to the stars. There are wake-up calls for many of us, myself included at times. This is not the time, though, to be adventurous and stay away from large crowds, events, and establishments. So towards the end of this month, you're going to want to lay low for a few days. That's all I'm saying. Not the time to go out and be adventurous. And do check your bank accounts as well. All right, your 2-week forecast. Aries, major changes ahead in your domestic life. Your business life might get a sudden change as well. Go with the flow and realize that change is good, for it brings progress. Sign contracts after the new moon. So basically, these 2 weeks are your time to regroup, rearrange, replan, take those actions when the next new moon hits in a few weeks. Okay, Aries? Taurus, you need to make some changes in your work sector, Taurus. Unhappy working environments will make for health issues and added stress. This is a time to take care of yourself, Taurus. You have to make time for you, okay? Gemini, now children might add some stress into your life right now, and matters of the heart take on some drama too. This energy will pass, but you will have to deal with uncomfortable situations for the next few weeks. You could become a magnet too for other air signs, so be prepared, Gemini. Cancer. Now, Cancer, dramatic changes are ahead in your home life. This can represent relocation, moving, selling, or even buying, or it could be on the agenda. Boy, I can't talk today. Do not commit to anything until after this next new moon is in progress. Go with the flow, don't stress, and don't sign contracts until that new moon. Leo, communication will be busy and siblings may be more demanding now. The negative news there'll be some negative news ahead. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Via mail, email, or phone call. These next few weeks are a time to focus on what brings you balance and harmony. Um, Try not to stress on whatever information you receive. Um, Consider it a learning opportunity. Virgo. Now, Virgo, your finances will need to be reviewed. Finding ways to save money will be beneficial in the end, and you may have added expenses these next few weeks, but you will make back what you have lost in the future. So, setbacks are going to be common financially in the next 2 weeks, but you're going to make it all back in the very near future. So, don't fret, Virgo, okay? Libra, well, baby, this is your moon. The full moon is right on you, Libra. Changes are needed in your life to progress forward. These next few weeks, Libra, are a time for you to regroup, reanalyze yourself, your needs, your friendships around you. Release the things that bring stress and strife into your life, dear Libra. Move forward and bring balance and harmony into your life. Peace is upon you. You just have to rid yourself of some of the bad luggage that's out there. Peace, Libra. Scorpio, your subconscious will be working overtime these next few weeks. Um, Scorpio is one of the most intuitive signs in the zodiac, so um, try to focus on the positive and release the negative. Because Scorpio, if it's one sign in the zodiac that will sting themselves to death, it will be you, Scorpio. So positive, releasing the negative, listening to those dreams because they're going to give you messages, okay? There's no future in your past mistakes. Let go of it. Dreams will bring messages. You're going to have to listen to them. Just don't dwell on the past, because progressing forward with positive thoughts and manifestations will always bring better outcomes. Good luck, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Possible sad news in regards to friends and friendships. The next few weeks will bring some added stress with friends, friendships, and also social circles, social statuses, things like that. Um, Dreams will not be granted now, and you will have to wait for better stars in 2 weeks to advance forward. Life is a learning lesson right now. So take these 2 weeks, um, take them with a grain of salt, learn from them, and move forward. Better days are ahead, Sag. And like I said, if it's two signs in the zodiac that have been getting their butt kicked this year, it is Sagittarius and it is Gemini. Those are the other two are Cancer and Capricorn. But I think the worst is over for Capricorn. But Sagittarius, this dragon energy, this tail is sitting right on you universally. So there are more challenges for you. Same with Gemini. This energy is here until January 22nd of 2022. So you're going to have to make the best of the next 7 months or so of this energy because it is still on you. Be strong, follow the stars, know your red and green lights, and live to tell. You will be able to progress forward after this energy. Capricorns had to go through it last year, and Aquarians had to go through it the year before, a couple of years before that. So you're up on deck for this one. Sorry, Sag, but it will get better. Promise. Capricorn, Your career is stagnant right now and change is needed. These next few weeks are a time to plan and make changes. You're going to be under the microscope of the public eye, so do behave in public. Anytime we have this energy, we are being looked at through the public eye. So it is very important to behave yourself. Don't go off on anybody in public. You don't want to be put on the Facebook or YouTube as the next Karen. Behave, Capricorn. You'll be fine. Aquarius. Now, plans will have to be changed or postponed in the world of travel and higher learning. Legal matters, laws, and court issues may need to be dealt with in order to progress. And for any kind of progress to be made, you're going to have to deal with some sort of court and law issues. Use these next few weeks to find balance and harmony because a lot of planets are residing right on you, and you must ground and center before moving forward. For what I mean by that, Aquarius, if you go to my beginning of my newsletter, I tell you exactly where some of these planets are: Saturn, Jupiter, Mars. Mars is actually in Gemini, but a couple of planets are residing right on you. Saturn is one of them, creating more responsibility for the next 3 years, Aquarius. Pisces, you will be more you will be more dependent on joint finances at this time. Taxes, inheritance, and legal matters regarding a will or trust might occupy your attention at this time. News of a death may touch you personally, so you're going to want to be strong if that happens. I'm not saying it's going to, but there is that possibility. The next few weeks tour the darkest house in the zodiac. This is your 8th house. It is the darkest house in the zodiac. And whenever the full moon is cruising through that area, I have to bring it up to you. This energy is testing your strength, so please be strong, Pisces. Now, the next few weeks will bring its challenges with days of caution on the horizon. Hope for the best, but expect the worst. This Libra energy is all about balance, harmony, and peace. And even in a wanting phase, we all can send that energy to one another. For the will of man is so much stronger than the stars. And that is so very true. We can, as humans, change the outcome of things. Just because I read your stars to you, you have the power within your mind to make changes. Some for the good, some for the worst. Depends. So just know that when I read these forecasts, nothing is ever set in stone, okay? I believe that is the end of my forecast here, yes. So think peaceful thoughts, conjure balance and harmony into our lives, and go with the flow. That is all we can do. Be safe and blessed be. That is your forecast. Now, before I end, I will do an angel card for this full moon. Just giving you some idea of what messages do the angels have for us for this full moon about balance, peace, harmony. All right. Well, now that is a beauty. It's not every day you draw this card, but this is quite appropriate for. We have drawn, I want to get it out of my little. This is the Archangel Michael. Okay. This is the great protector. Call upon him and he will answer your prayers. He will answer you. Archangel Michael is the mantra for this full moon in Libra, representing what? Balance, harmony, peace. I will read it from the book, let you know what Doreen Virtue has to say about Michael, but it's not every day you draw Archangel Michael. Okay. This powerful archangel is with you right now. He gives you courage and helps release you from the effects of fear. Through this card, Archangel Michael is making his presence known to you. He is the symbol of true courage, streaming from knowing that the Creator's love is the only power there is. Michael is letting you know that as you make changes in your life and as you encounter challenges, you are safe and secure. Great Spirit and the angels help you to stay true to yourself during these times. Have a heart-to-heart discussion with this magnificent archangel. Pour out all of your concerns to him. Don't worry about overburdening him. Michael, like all of the archangels, are able to be with everyone simultaneously who need him. He has no limitations of space or time, so he can help you and others concurrently. So, Archangel Michael, that is the mantra for this full moon. Call upon him if you have any issues you want to burden him with, as I call it. Archangel Michael. What a beautiful card for this full moon. I will be putting this card up on my TikTok page, Astro_Strega. I've been doing a lot more TikToks than I have YouTube because, as you can tell, there's nobody in YouTube. I seem to have better luck with Facebook and with TikTok. So that's probably why I don't do a whole lot of YouTubes anymore. There's never anybody in here. So it's basically just a platform for me to record myself and get my videos out there. Other than that, I'm sorry, YouTube community. It's not that I don't come on here that often. I just think it's easy. It's better for me to go where I have people following me. And it seems like my Facebook page is the page to be for Facebook Live. That's where all of the people are. That's where all the people come in. TikTok is another one. Lately, YouTube has not really done itself any justice for me. And I know I've pissed some people off because I've lost people. And, it's kind of funny. I'm going to leave you with this. Only because I know some things that are going on in this community, in the YouTube community. And sometimes there are influencers out there who have hundreds of thousands of people following them. And they put on a show for you. They're giving you a show of their life. It may not be their real life, but it is a show nonetheless. And I don't really know how to put this. There are people out there. I would rather, like I said, I would rather have my mere 150 followers and have them be true and genuine than have, 100,000 people following me that are ignorant, stupid, and ridiculous and are only out there for, not for spiritual purposes, but for how to use you, how to use someone. There's a lot of charlatans out there that make my job incredibly hard. And I was having a conversation with another YouTuber just the other day. I'm a big fan of hers, Occult Gem. And she said she had messaged me about something, another YouTuber, and she said, holy shit, everything you said that is going to happen to her is happening. And I said, it's not because I'm a psychic. Stars don't lie. You, as a human, can change the course of your stars. But when you go into things thinking you will get away with it and you have no, what's the word I'm looking for? Remorse, um, or even any pride in yourself, karma is going to come back and bite you hard in the ass. And that is actually happening to a certain YouTuber. Those who know who I'm talking about. Those who don't, never mind. Hey, Melly, how are you? Thank you. Yes, I just noticed there's a lot of big phonies here. You know, I can't sit and do my face up to look like some sort of drag queen to appease all of you. If you don't like how I look, that's fine. I don't care. I don't give a shit about the opinions of sheep. Okay. What I'm trying to say is sometimes when there's people out there that have a lot of followers, they really don't know shit from honey. Okay. And that's not me saying I know everything. I am still learning too. I'm on a journey just like all of you out there. Please remember that it doesn't matter what age we are, whether we're 51 like me, 15, 30, 70. When we stop learning, we stop growing. I don't ever want to stop growing. I don't ever want to stop learning. There's a lot of things I want to learn in life. There's a lot of things I bring on here to help all of you, but you will never see me have 100,000 followers. I'm not that Hollywood thing going on. I just live in a simple little town in Arizona, an hour away from the vortexes near Sedona. So, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that very, very much. But with this full moon energy, I want each and every one of you, including you ladies in the chat, when this full moon hits in about, for me, it'll be in another few minutes. What did I say? The full moon was in what? Not Libra. What time? 2:48. So at 11:48 Pacific time, light those candles. Light those candles for peace, for balance, and for harmony, not just in your life, but in the lives of everyone around you. Could you imagine being a family member of one of those people that died? I don't care whether it's in the day spa, in the Boulder shooting. Imagine getting that phone call. It's horrible. And the only reason I know that is because we lost somebody in our family many, many years ago. And I had to get a phone call from the Coast Guard because it was a fisherman. It's a little bit different than the police, but you just know when you get that news that it's not good. So with that being said, make this a beautiful, blessed new moon, a full moon. It is in Libra, so luckily it's not in something like Aries, where, because Aries is volatile. Libra is the complete opposite. This is a very beautiful energy, and I want you all to light candles, say prayers, and bring balance and harmony into your own lives, because the world's really fucking bad, people, and it ain't getting any better. I mean, people are hateful. People are mean. And remember, I don't know if you could see it. I'm going to get out of the way. If you could see that pink poster behind me, it was made by a beautiful Native American woman out of San Juan Bautista, Laney Bluebird. And it says, one earth, one people. We are all equal. No one is better than anybody else. So some of you out there, you've really got to get off your high horse. Get back into nature. Okay? One earth, one people. We're all one. We are of the human race. I always will stand with all the other colors on that wheel. Because if our Black nation doesn't succeed, and our Native nations don't succeed, and our Asian nations don't succeed, we don't succeed. It doesn't matter, white, black, red, yellow. We have to empower our brothers and sisters of different paths. For them to succeed, we succeed. And yes, I am a Black Lives Matter supporter. I am a supporter of the LGBTQ community. And I'm sure saying that I'm going to lose more people, but I really don't give a fuck. There are some of you out there in that pagan community that are really tainting it for all of us. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm getting a little emotional because I get to see a lot of my friends. A white supremacist channel is not for you. Fuck off of my channel. It's not for you. Okay? I have no time for ignorance, stupidity, or bigotry. And I know there are people programmed by their stars to be like that, and it's not their fault. But you have to change. I'm out of here. I didn't mean to get that emotional, but I live in a town with a lot of shitty people, and I see a lot of shitty things. And it's a blessing I don't conceal and carry, because I'd probably be in prison for murder. I'm just being honest. Anyway, have a blessed full moon. I am out of here. Melly, Lisa, ladies, thanks for tuning in. Really a blessing to have you here. And please light those candles, ladies, for balance and healing for all. Amen. God bless. Blessed be, whatever your religious path. Ciao. Till we meet again.